Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. Our topic for today is the process of mitosis. But before that, let us know the meaning of mitosis. Mitosis is a process of cell duplication or reproduction, during which one cells gives rise to two genetically identical daughter cells. Strictly applied, the term mitosis is used to describe the duplication and distribution of chromosomes, the structures that carry the genetic information. The goal of mitosis is to make sure that each daughter cells gets a perfect full set of chromosomes. Cells with too few or too many chromosomes usually don't function well. They may not survive, or they may even cause cancer. So when cells undergo mitosis, they don't just divide their DNA at random and toss it into piles for the two daughter cells. Instead, they split up together, or they split up their duplication chromosomes in a carefully organized series of steps. So let's move on phases of mitosis. Phases of mitosis. Mitosis consists of four basic phases. First is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Some textbooks list five, breaking prophase into an early phase called prophase and the late phase called prometaphase. These phases occur in strict sequential order and cytokinesis, the process of dividing the cell contents to make two new cells, start in anaphase or telophase. So, the stages of mitosis is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Cytokinesis typically overlaps with anaphase and telophase. In early prophase, the cell starts to bring down some structures and build others up, setting the stage for division of the chromosomes. The chromosomes start to condense. In late prophase, sometimes also called prometaphase, the mitotic spindle begins to capture and organize the chromosomes. The chromosomes start to condense, making them easier to pull apart later on. The chromosomes become even more condensed, so they are very compact. In metaphase, the spindle has captured all the chromosomes and lined them up at the middle of the cell, ready to divide. All the chromosomes align at the metaphase plate, not a physical structure, just a term for the plane where the chromosomes line up. Next is anaphase. In anaphase, the sister chromatides separate from each other and are pulled toward opposite ends of cell. The protein glue that holds the sister chromatides together is broken down, allowing them to separate. Each is now its own chromosomes. The chromosomes of each pair are pulled towards opposite ends of the cell. In telophase, the cell is nearly done dividing and it starts to reestablish its normal structures as cytokinesis or division of the cell contents takes place. In telophase, the mitotic spindle is broken down into a building blocks. So let's move on to cytokinesis. Cytokinesis, the division of cytoplasm to form two new cells, overlaps with the final stages of mitosis. It may start in either anaphase or telophase, depending on the cell and finishes shortly after telophase. So let's move on to meiosis. Meiosis is used for just one purpose in the human body, the production of gametes or sex cells or sperm and eggs. Its goal is to make daughter cells with exactly half as many chromosomes as the starting cell. So let's move on to phases of meiosis. In many ways, meiosis is a lot like mitosis. The cell goes through similar stages and uses similar strategies to organize and separate chromosomes. In meiosis, however, the cell has a more complex task. It still needs to separate sister chromatids as in mitosis, but it must also separate homologous chromosomes, the similar but not identical chromosomes pairs an organism receives from its two parents. Since cell division occurs twice during meiosis, one starting cell can produce four gametes, eggs, or sperm. In each round of division, cells go through four stages: the prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. The two-step division processes of meiosis. First is homolog pairs separate during a first round of cell division called meiosis 1. Second is sister chromatids separate during a second round called meiosis 2. In meiosis 1, before entering meiosis 1, a cell must first go through interphase. As in mitosis, the cells grow during G1, copies all its chromosomes during S phase, and prepares for division during G2. During prophase 1, differences from mitosis begin to appear. In this image, the letters A, B, and C, capital A, B, and C represents genes found at particular spot on the chromosomes, with capital and lower case letters for different forms or alleles of each gene. The DNA is broken at the same spot on each homolog, here between genes B and C, and reconnected in a crisscross pattern so that the homologous exchange part of their DNA. Next is phases of meiosis 1. First is prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, and telophase. In prophase 1, its starting cell is diploid, or homologous chromosomes pair up and exchange fragments. Metaphase 2, homologous pairs line up at the metaphase plate. Anaphase 1, homologous separate to the opposite ends of the cell. Telophase, newly forming cell are haploid. Each chromosome has two or non-identical sister chromatids. Next. In meiosis 2, cells move from meiosis 1 to meiosis 2 without copying their DNA. Meiosis 2 is a shorter and simpler process than meiosis 1, and you may find it helpful to think of meiosis 2 as mitosis for haploid cells. The two cells that enters meiosis 2 are ones made in meiosis 1. These cells are haploid, have just one chromosome for each homolog pair, but their chromosomes still consist of two sister chromatids. In meiosis 2, The sister chromatids separate, making haploid cells with non-duplicated chromosomes. During prophase 2, chromosomes are condensed and the nuclear envelope breaks down if needed. The centrosomes move apart and a spindle forms between them, and the spindle microtubules begin to capture chromosomes. The two sister chromatids of each chromosomes are captured by microtubules from opposite spindle pools. In metaphase 2, the chromosomes line up individually along the metaphase plate. In anaphase 2, the sister chromatids separate and are pulled towards opposite poles of the cells. That's it.